Ayan, hello everyone. Hello ma'am. So my title is a correlation study and the relationship between weekly allowance and student expenses. First, my problem is there a relationship between weekly allowance and student expenses? Hypothesis HO, there is no relationship between allowance and expenses. HA, there is a relationship between allowance and expenses. Ayan, so yung X ko is allowance a week. So yung allowance a week ko sa X is 500, 500, 100, 300, 700, 500, 500, 100, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 100, 100, 500, 100. So, yung respondents ko dito is 20. So, yung the total of X is summation of X is 8,000. So, sabay ko naman, ito naman yung spend money of a week. So, dito, meron tayong 300, 500, 100, 300, 300, 100, 350, 100, 350, 500, 300, 300, 300, 300, 300, 100, 100, 200, and 50. So, summation of Y, yung total niya is 4,850. So, ngayon, paano ba natin makukuha si X squared? So, gagawin nyo lang, you are the get total of X, yung 500. Then, ito times mo lang din siya sa sarili niya. So, 500 times 500 is equals 250,000. 500 X squared is 250,000. 100 X squared is 10,000. Then 300x squared is 9,000 and 700 equals to 490,000. 500 is 250,000. Then 500 is 250,000. Then 100 times 100 is 10,000. Then 500 x squared is 250,000. Then 500 x squared is 250,000. Then 500 is equal to 250,000 and 500 is 250,000. Then 500 is 250,000. Then 100 times 100 is equal to 10,000 and 100 times 100 is equal to 10,000. Then 500 times 500 equals to 250,000. Then 100 times 100 is 10,000. So, the total of X squared, summation of X squared is 3,880,000. So, ngayon naman, paano naman natin makukuha si Y squared? So, ngayon, gagawin nyo lang yung 500. Ayan, 500 times 250,000 is equals to 90,000. Next, 500 times 250,000 is equals to 250,000. Sunod is 100 times 10,000 equals to 10,000. 300 y squared is 90,000 equals to 90,000. So 700 is equal to 90,000. Then 500 is equal to 122,500. Sunod is 100 is 10,000. Then 500 is equal to 90,000. Then 500 times 250,000 is equal to 2,500. So 500 times 250,000 sa x squared is total is equal to 250,000. The next is 500 y squared is equals to 90,000. Then sa 100,000 times 10,000 is equal to 10,000. So 100 times 10,000 is equal to 10,000, and 500 times 250,000 is 40,000. Then the last is 100 times 100 times 10,000 is 200,500. So the total is y squared is 1,527,500. So ngayon, paano naman natin makukuha si xy? So gagawin natin is 500 times y. Ayan, dito sa x and y, i-times nyo lang si 500 sa y. So 500 times 300 is equal to 150,000. Sunod 500 times y is equal to 250,000. And then the next is 100 times 100 times 100 is 10,000. Then 300 times 300 is equal to 90,000. Then 700 times 300 is equal to 210,000. Then 500 times 100 is 50,000. Then 500 times 350 is equal to 175,000. Then 100 times 100 equal to 90,000. Then 500 times 300 is 150,000. Then 500 times 50 is 25,000. Then 500 times 500 is equal to 250,000. Then sa 12, 500 times 300 is 150,000 hanggang 16. Then sa 17, 100 times 100 is equal to 10,000. Then 100 times 100 is equal to 10,000. Then 500 times 200 is equal to 100,000. And the last is 100 times 50 is 500. So the total of xy is 2,245,000. And the next, ayan, allowance and expenses. So yung R natin is n summation of xy times summation of x and summation. So ito yung formula. So yung R natin is 20. So bakit? Kasi yung ayon sa table ko, yung total respondents ko is 20. Then si xy, so yung xy ko is 2,245,000. So yun, nilagay ko siya. So yung the total of x ko is 8,000. Then the total of y ko naman is 400,850. So 20 squared 3,880,000,000 minus 64,000 is equal to 44,900,000. So negative 38,800,000. And then the next is sa R and summation xy is negative, summation of x and summation of y. Gagawin natin dito is 77,600,000 negative 64,000 is equal to 77,536 million. And then the next is 36,550,000 minus 23,522 is equal to 7,027. Then, i-kakopy lang natin si R, si 6 million at si 100. Then, square root of 77,536,000 0.27,500. Ayan, yung the total niya is, yung R critical natin is 0.26132,304 and 596 is equal to 0.2613. And the next, number 5 is division rule. So, yung critical ko is 0.337 and R computed is 0.2613. Division since R computed of 0.2613 is lower than R critical 0.378, then accept HO. Conclusion, there is a relationship between allowance and expenses. Ayan, dito naman sa test of significance, determining the critical values. So, yung DFN is negative 2 equals 20. So, ito yung respondents, 20. And yung DF is equal to 18. So, paano ba nakuha si 18? 20 minus 2 is equal to 18. 18 din yung critical is 0.378. So, conclusion is there is significant relationship between allowance and expenses. So, sa T natin, yung formula natin is R square root of N is negative 2. Then, square root of 1 is negative R squared. So, sa T, yung R natin is 0.26 squared 20 points, negative 2. So, yung 1 natin is negative 0.26. So, ikakopy lang natin siya. So, 1 is negative 0.0676 square root of 0.26. Then, times 4.24664 square root of 0.9324 is equal to 1.103864. Then, square root of 0.96561. So, yung compute niya is 1.14 and 237,251. Then, sa computed natin is 1.142. So, yung data gathering ko is ito yung mga naging respondents ko dito sa student weekly allowance and student expenses. Ayan, ito yung table natin. So, number 18. Ayan, dito naman, yung kanina is yung critical ko is, ayan, 0.37. So, number 18 siya. So, titingnan natin sa table. Ayan, number 18. So, nakatapat sa 18 is 0.37. Ayan. Ayan lamang po at maraming salamat. Thank you.